Board One Licensing Committee. I'm Susan Cole, the chair, Francis Curtis is is my co-chair, and Ramesh James is our staff person. Welcome, and there are a couple of things I want to say. I gather there's a group of students online that they want to ask us some questions or whatever. I'm not sure we have time for that. We like you to submit this stuff beforehand and you would be good enough, and you can come to the next meetings. We always like to know where we're going to be. You can come to or then you can come to the full board meeting, too, whenever we have it. That's what's it. The quality of life, as long as we know in advance. The other is I want to remind anybody who's online that if you have a complaint, if there's an issue with somebody in your neighborhood that is causing disruption with their liquor license or whatever, call 311, please issue a complaint, get a number, and then call us with that number. That's the only way we can do it. So, I think we are going to call on Smith Hotel first, since we're here. We already had a resolution in September. I want to let everybody know, which you didn't sign because at the end of the month, you wanted to open up your basement or cellar and do all this other stuff. So,
We should.
yeah, we got time, all right, go for it.
Hi, good evening, Ben Savitsky of the law firm Bernstein Radon and Savitsky. Here tonight on behalf of the Smith Hotel at 85 West Broadway, which is the corner of West Broadway and Chambers Street. As Susan said, they were here in September. They told you guys that they were just continuing the exact same operations of the current Smith Hotel. This is a transfer application. The place is currently licensed. New owners of the property are coming in. When we sent it back to our operations team, or sent it back to our operations team, the stipulation, they said, wait a minute, there's no DJ, there's no live music on here. It's a part of our operations or what we're planning to do. That's the only reason that they did not sign the stipulation. So we came back here at your request to talk about DJ and live music. DJ and the live music would be, if you know the Smith Hotel, you walk in, there's a lobby. On the left is the Smith Tavern, right is a cocktail bar. Downstairs is a private dining area. The DJ and the live music would be for ambiance only. It is considered background. It is not for entertainment. There's no stage. We're not clearing out tables. We're not clearing out chairs. The idea here is that the DJ, and I know you guys have heard this before, can kind of create a playlist as the night is going on for the people who are there. Patrick is involved in operations. He can tell you that his intention here is not to create an entertainment event for people coming in. It is not a nightclub. He wants people to have conversations. He wants people to have their food and their drink while listening to something. It's just like recorded background music. It's going to be piped through the hotel system. DJs are not going to be able to bring in their own equipment. The only thing they're going to be bringing in is I think they do it on laptops now. They don't do it on turntables anymore, but their laptop or their turntable. No speakers or anything like that. The DJ and the live music would not be in the Smith Tavern. It would only be in this cocktail lounge and occasionally in the private dining room downstairs. Additionally, they would only be willing to do it or wanting to do it 3 of the days of the week, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. They would not be looking for it every day. And there probably are going to be weeks where they're not doing it Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, maybe just 1 night a week. 3 nights a week would be the absolute maximum. That's really it. And additionally, we noticed in the application that was here last month, it did not identify that the cocktail bar on the ground floor had the same hours as the private dining in the basement, which was 5 p.m. to midnight, Sunday through Thursday, Friday and Saturday, 5 p.m. to 2 a.m. The Smith Tavern closes at 10:30, 10 o'clock during the weekend, 10:30, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
So that you would want Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. The one thing I noticed is that I can't believe we gave you Sunday at midnight. Do you remember why?
Originally or last month?
Well,
Because that is the original hours.
all this and the 2 a.m., the original 2:50.
2 a.m. is the original.
that's what I thought. I was telling Brad.
So it's 5 years ago, we gave him 12.
Well, it was the original operator who's been operating the hotel had the mid,
As you know now, I'm gonna contend.
I know you.
I would love if you would try on Sundays to do 11. It's just a long, and the people across, it's not as if they're
Yeah.
people, but not in the neighborhood.
Right.
Which is across the street.
Yeah, but
And on Jen, which is.
So the good thing is, and they can talk about that, the good thing is that there's no ground floor residential nearby. And they have, all their windows are fixed. They're not having any outdoor space. The problem with 11 on Sunday is that there is currently an operator in there that they have a lease with, who's been operating until midnight, so
Right.
they don't want to.
Yeah, all right.
how long was that piece for?
Another 10 years.
Oh,
for the
well.
first-
I won't be around tomorrow. So I
I can deal with the next community board.
So do you intend to have buyouts? I guess that's the one thing I'm thinking of for the basement. That's the real question for us.
They do holiday parties around the holidays for businesses and things like that. But the downstairs room, what is the next occupancy?
I think 80 people, that's it.
Right.
If standing up, usually it's just dinners for Goldman Sachs is coming over doing the Christmas dinner, birthday parties. This is it. It's
Do you know what our issue is? It's not the, it's not the people, it's the cars, the black cars picking them up, dropping them off. And the people who smoke standing outside. They don't realize that their voices count. And even people living in Buffalo, I mean,
Yeah,
it's a whole,
so
yeah, it's like the
it's
smoke and the,
And I
yeah.
wanted to bring this up. I have guest rooms on the second floor.
Right.
So if these guests are the most important to me, not the restaurant operator, because they're paying all of
And
it.
they're staying.
So if there would ever be a guest complaint from the second floor, I would immediately turn it off, and you can check online, there was never any guest complaint that we raised the music. I just wanted to let you know, this is my bread and butter.
Right.
Yeah, I can't upset our guests upstairs.
Right.
This is again, only, so the DJ sounds,
Wait, but hold on, we're talking about private events. So do you know about how many you guys do would
Thank
be
you.
here?
I would think 4 months, like once a month, once a week, I would have an event downstairs, usually dinner.
Well, that's 52 weeks out of the year. We don't do
Okay,
that.
but, that would be a dinner that somebody would be having downstairs.
Yes.
That's
not an event, that's true.
Yeah.
But
That's not-
It's a party.
So they don't, so do you ever buy out the cellar and the cocktail lounge in one?
Would Goldman Sachs do that?
No,
Or a
no,
wedding party.
no, because I can't afford this because our hotel guests, this is an amenity for them. That's why I'm doing it. I'm not here to get more restaurant business, because this is not my business. I just want this as an amenity for our guests. If just imagine you pay 700 a night, you want to go to the cocktail lounge to enjoy music. So I don't want them to have buyouts. I want just always access to my guests to go there and enjoy music. That's all.
How about, let's see if my committee thinks of it. We give you something like 12 buyouts for the year. You can put them all at Christmas, or you can put some at Christmas parties or whatever.
Wedding reception.
I don't,
about dinner.
I'm not
Not
talking
just
about
regular
dinner,
dinner.
but if you
Wedding
want a
or
party or
bar
whatever. We don't want you not to be able to do it, but I want to limit it. So don't, if you want 10, I'm perfectly happy to give you 10. But it means that if you have parties, because Goldman Sachs wants to buy out the whatever at Christmas, we want,
do it several times, they have a large staff.
So what they're talking about is, it's 10 or 12 buyouts of the cellar area for bar mitzvahs, weddings, corporate events, celebratory events, not the person who says, I want to bring 15 of my closest friends to have dinner.
Right.
Is the cellar and the gallery bar combined?
No.
You're talking
You
about?
don't do,
Just
he
the
said
cellar.
that you don't do the cellar and the gallery
No,
bar combined.
only
Only
the
talking
cellar,
about the cellar.
really only talking about the
So
cellar.
if you're having a holiday,
Our leasing, Mercy Street Hospitality, talk for them, because
They operate
they
the
operate
private.
the cellar, they
Absolutely.
operate the cellar.
That's-
John operates the cellar.
And in a private dining room, that's what you pick, just picture when you go to a steakhouse, they have a private dining room right in the back. So this is Mercer Street Hospitality. This is usually the most revenue they're getting if you have in the private dining room buyout. I can't.
So they do have Bibles.
I can't talk for it, but no, when they reserve it for a special group
Right,
It's like-
but I'm saying they do that.
downstairs, yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
But
That's
I
what
have a
I'm
question.
Seller.
So I'm totally confused. You're asking for X, but you've got Mercer. So who's in charge?
So the hotel is in charge. They just had a lease for the space with Mercer. Mercer's been operating it for, it will continue.
All right, so Mercer has what? Who controls Mercer?
John McDonald, who's on the license and is operating Smith Tower.
So, sorry.
So they asked the ownership representatives who are going on the license now, who are doing a new license, are representing them.
But they're not in control of that.
True.
I mean, they're in control of the hotel, and
But
I
not-
don't have
not-
any trouble with it.
Yeah.
no trouble with all.
I don't have any trouble with the hotel. So I'm asking you, so I understand, because I'm a little tied up in my underwear here. Is what you're asking for downstairs, is it for Mercer or is it for you? Additionally for you? That's what I can't get a grip
Mercer
on.
operates the cellar, or do you guys operate the cellar?
Mercer.
Mercer, so
We're more concerned with the gallery bar being able to
But
have.
some more
live
basic
music events.
So if
Like
there's.
So the gallery bar downstairs.
jazz.
The gallery goes down.
bar is-
No, the gallery bar's on the ground floor.
Is the
Oh, yeah.
cocktail.
Yes.
The problem though is that you can't negotiate with Mercer. Right.
I mean, they can tell Mercer that this is what they're being offered, and Mercer says that they don't.
They're a separate outfit. They outsource it
I
to a management company.
But ultimately, they are in control.
Yeah, so they need to be in there.
Are they on the?
They are on the license, yes.
Oh, so they should come.
They're partners.
So if 12 private dining events, corporate events, we're not talking about the family who wants to bring a party downstairs, is what the community board is comfortable with, and that's what the community board is comfortable.
You
Yeah.
can't
Because that's when we have to deal with all the black cards.
Just to be honest, we control the parking outside. This is our revenue.
Yes, there will be.
I'm there for the last 3 months. Every day at Smith. I'm overseeing it right now. There's never a line of cars.
Even when you have a party.
There's no, we have valet parking. If you park, we have our own parking. And we bring it around the corner. I could never afford having this line outside.
Where do the valets take the place?
Here's the, I think you should
One
go.
block down, it's
The
the
one that's
parking
on the-
garage on the West Side Highway. And what's the next street over? It's right there.
Oh, it's right on Manhattan Youth. It's right on Manhattan
You
Youth.
got what I want? How many?
It's right on
And then
the,
on Water Street. After Mercer.
Yeah.
You never.
Warren,
it's right on the West Side Highway. Right across where you go to Presidential.
Mercer has to.
Where-
We're gonna give you everything else. One at a time. We're gonna give you 12 buyouts.
Let's see what Mercer has to say.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to take it back to Mercer.
Yeah.
But explain to me what you want now with the bar,
So
clearly, so.
as far as the DJ and live music, so the DJ and the live music will be for the cocktail round, and the idea is to create an atmosphere. It's not entertainment, it's ambiance. If you've been to a hotel at the East or the Nomads, when it was the Nomad, you know, there used to be a DJ in the lobby who would just play ambient music.
It's fine.
This is not in the lobby, this is in the cocktail bar, and it's in the back
I
area.
just wanted it, as Mitch would say, if we hear it outside, it's a problem.
Yes.
Okay, you know the rule.
Yeah.
I'm fine. Does anybody have any other questions? Francis does.
So there's no music down in,
In the cellar,
yeah,
so the cellar is closed unless there's a private event.
even with the private event.
Exactly, yeah, there will be music down there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Will they have a
Limited to private events.
It's
Wait.
underground.
It's on, yeah,
No, I just
wanna know.
I-
I just
But I'm
wanna
also
know.
confused because you're saying that it's closed unless it's a private event. So it seems like the seller, the only thing that happens there are private events.
Yes.
So then you have private, they have private events all the time.
Yes,
That's how they make their money.
that's
That's
correct.
what you're
Yeah,
trying to
yeah,
say.
yeah.
So 12 events is not enough.
No,
Yeah.
it doesn't have to do with waiting or.
I get it. I think they get it too. You're not talking about dinners, you're talking about buyouts. You have more than, they have more than
They will
12.
have more than 12 because it's not open unless.
It's a private, it's specifically a private event.
Correct, it's not a.
It's specifically a private event
Correct.
space.
Yes, that's
That's
correct.
a different thing.
It's like
a
a private
event
dining,
space.
it's a private
So-
dining room for the restaurant.
So that's how they make,
With about
Their
how much
money.
capacity for the private dining room, 30, 40?
Well, seating is probably like 40 people and then maximum 80, but most of the time it's just like a private dinner
Sure.
room.
So this,
And then-
this picture this is like below ground, double the size of this is. That's all it is.
and that's all it is.
So if you wanted an event, you would have to negotiate with Mercer.
Yes.
Yes. Well, you would come through the hotel as well, but it's all.
And they serve liquor down there?
Yes.
It's part of the license.
They
Yeah.
have.
The whole hotel is licensed.
Yeah.
And they're all on the license together.
All right.
Yeah.
Questions?
Okay, I personally,
You're confused?
no, I'm okay. It's an event space. So, and that's all that they do there. Now that's clear. And they have valet parking, which I love. So if they don't have any cars lined up and they keep the smoking and the noise down. And they've been operating like this for a long time,
All these years and you
so
can take.
I don't have a problem.
I live a few blocks away and I've never seen a traffic congestion around that area.
Thank you, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have security law.
Is your good better than the other?
Please come over. My,
I just
my-
want
You can't accept it.
I know, but then whenever you come over.
I just can't afford to sleep over there.
I just wanted to let you know, if there would be a whole bunch of people smoking, my guests would complain because
Yeah.
the next
Yeah.
room is where the AC is.
Right.
I could never afford that. I would
So-
drive them myself.
And I feel better about it.
Vincent, you have a question?
Yeah, I just have a question. So, I mean, I know that block is very narrow. We have the train station and everything. Where are people queuing for private events? Are they on the sidewalk?
No, because it's downstairs and it's local, you have to go into the hotel lobby. So you would go straight down. There's no queue. Right?
There's no.
But at those prices, it's not gonna do that.
No.
The main entrance is really on that.
Yeah, I know.
That's-
Okay.
Somebody want to call the question?
I vote for it.
Can I,
Oh, you want to say something?
Italian.
Okay.
uh,
You want to
since we're talking about parking, I don't want to overstep too much since this is more liquor, but, I believe this is where there is a lot of double parking and parking in the pedestrian island to the extent that like street view literally has like parking in the pedestrian zone. I don't think,
So can I show you where our parking lot is?
well, is this the hotel?
Are you on the committee board?
We
Yes.
have a loading zone.
Sean?
We have a loading hotel, which is like just ours.
Yeah.
So you park there.
Yeah.
And then valet parking comes, goes 2 blocks, make a right.
But like, why are there people parked in the pedestrian island?
This is not
That's
our
not a
car.
pedestrian
You
island.
get tickets over there.
Those are.
I think those cars are,
Parking.
I think
get
those cars are
tickets.
not supposed
If
to be there.
traffic.
Yeah, those are.
Because there's a bike
Right,
lane.
left and
right?
Yeah,
right.
the bike lane and then
It's a pedestrian island, right?
Can I call the question?
just that.
No.
Wait. Tammy has something to say.
Oh, Tammy.
Hi, thank you. So I needed clarity. We got through exactly what everything was, but what I didn't hear clarity on is how many buyouts for the upstairs level and if it had windows that open to the street. The cellar is all private, so it's 365. But what about, is the 12 buyouts only for the restaurant top? Or does the restaurant,
We're taking the 12 buyouts off the table. Right.
There are no buyouts for the rest of the building.
There's no buyout.
Oh, she's frozen.
So the cocktail lounge and the restaurant don't do buyouts because they're available for hotel guests. And there are no operable windows, on the ground floor of the hotel.
thank you. That's all. Thanks.
All right. All the questions.
But with the clarity, we've taken the 12 buyouts off the table.
Yes.
They can operate as they have.
Yeah,
been.
very,
Okay,
very.
I call the question.
I know.
Second.
All right, all in favor? Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck.
We may or may not be eating there, we can come in for a drink.
Whatever you want. It's a great building too. Love it.
If you ever want to come by and just look at it, I'm more than welcome to show
You
you.
may do
You can get a piece of.
Thank you.
That nothing's.
No, believe me, Mitch lives down the street. He'll tell us.
I also.
Alright, so.
So you know.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Mine's at tomorrow.
Neither did I. Okay, are the people from 378 here? Yes, how do you do? How do you? Fine, thank you. So we were trying to remember how we got here, how you got back here.
Yes, so the reason we got back here was because we were trying to do the meeting remotely
And we
in
put
July. And there was a really bad connection with like the back and forth and stuff. So then you guys were not meeting in August. So then, and in September, I couldn't.
So that's fine, that's fine.
Yes,
You're okay, we're
But I
okay.
don't remember what this was. What was it? When it fell? Yeah.
So these are longtime operators. They have over 20 establishments throughout New York. They have business like Freedman's Lunch and things like that. This will be operated as a town style restaurant. Closing no later than midnight. Honestly, I just put midnight, just, but they don't.
What's the address?
But they don't even go past 10 o'clock.
It's across the street from the Greenwich, Hotel. It's in IPM, basically on the bottom, Independence Plaza, on the corner,
I don't want to get, yeah, Sunday 11,
right next to City.
That's fine.
okay? Let's just do 11.
That's fine.
I
Again,
live
I
that
put
building.
12.
That's how I know.
Anyway, I'm trying to see what else.
Vincent.
They just have an outdoor cafe that's within the property line.
It's, now where is it? It says terrace.
Okay, it's an outdoor cafe that's in front of the establishment, which I only rented out the first floor. And it's within the property line, so they don't need to apply with TLC.
Vincent listening.
Yes, I do.
It's on Greenwich, Moore, where is it on?
Are those the?
Those are some extra copies, that
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, they don't even have everything, the
It
menu's
doesn't have
missing, the
No, no,
menu's
just a
missing.
photograph.
Can we see, whatever you brought? there?
Sure.
Yeah, all of it.
Yeah, it's not complete.
Oh, it's not.
The completed package was emailed though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not understanding exactly what it is, but Vincent, tell us about the 11th.
Right. So the Sidewalk Cafe is on the North Moore Street side. Not on the Greenwich side.
So let me go back, okay? How long has this group? Is this a new ownership?
So the people that are running the establishment now is new ownership, but they've been in the business and operating the center.
This is new, yes, because my owner, not my owner, the owner, found the, resolution we had, in 2020. With, not your operation, but I want to just read to you what the concern was. So everybody pay attention. After much discussion, the committee decided that this outdoor space would equate to a sidewalk cafe, as you stated. And given the high influx of noise and residential activity, expressed concerns on possible quality of life issues. And the applicant agrees to abide by the recommendations to come back at least 1 year after operation for a sidewalk cafe. So this has been in operation all this time.
Yes,
Your new ownership
yes.
has never had a sidewalk cafe there.
No, never there.
But do they still have a sidewalk cafe, the old ownership?
I'm not too much aware of the old ownership. I don't have anything to do with them. I've never spoken with them.
So,
This is not a transfer of assets.
A brand
It's a
new
brand new.
Brand
license,
new.
I
It's
understand
completely
that.
brand new.
Vincent,
I have a couple questions. So is it gonna be one restaurant too? Because right now it says Casa Louis on one side, Friedman's on the other.
Okay, so, because they do that, right?
Okay.
And I do love that about this, school, right? It's one lease, same ownership, but they play with their trade names.
What's
Right?
that mean?
what
So
does it mean?
they'll operate the establishment under two separate assumed names that are on the front door.
They have two menus?
Two menus, yes.
Oh,
So
One
maybe
establishment, one license.
that's probably similar what those guys at Seaport were doing, where they had the restaurant and inside it was like the diner, the coffee shop and all that. Is that something what you're trying to do?
So they
it's
have
not-
Friedman's menu and they have the
Yes.
Italian restaurants
Yes,
menu.
and they're the same owners for all the, the Freedman's.
But they're the ones that own, so there's a Friedman's that has Chinese food in Baton Rouge.
Yes,
Because I was thoroughly confused.
yes,
It
yes.
said Friedman's, I went in,
Yes.
but there was Chinese.
But then there was
menu.
also, yes,
Right.
yes.
Okay, got
So
it.
it's the same thing.
Okay,
So now they're doing,
right.
an
An
Italian.
Italian.
Yes.
Friedman's.
Yes.
Okay, got it. So our only concern then is the outside, right? They have an inside,
They have the
but now
inside.
they're they want an outside.
Yes, they're gonna have an outside.
and that outside is gonna run all year round.
I will say, I will add that their outside is enclosed. It used to be, what was that? It was a Mexican restaurant there previously. And I know that they did events, but they would do them in the inside, not the outside.
See, this is not this type of establishment.
Okay.
Okay, so if they ever did any events, which they would say really don't, they operate as a Freedman's, as a Chinese food, restaurants. But if they did, they would carry it.
So what's covered? Because I have no pictures, so I'm so.
Oh, you know what? I actually took a picture not too long ago. I can send it to.
I don't know the address. What's the address?
378 Greenwich,
Is it on? Oh, 370.
For the first one.
yes.
Yeah, I was so confused by that restaurant.
So it's gonna be called Casa Louis and Freedman's.
Have you ever been to the restaurant over next to the shack?
And the Chinese restaurant?
No.
It's gonna be both.
Italian. It's Friedman's, though. It's Italian and Friedman's.
Oh, Nesh,
Did you have
can I
any-
send, what's the email again?
They run their casinos.
Oh, and James. At CB one,
Not in Horse Pepper.
No.
CB dot, and YC dot.
No.
So it's enclosed outside the sidewalk, if I understand correctly, right?
Hold on 1 second.
As far as I knew, it was open. So can I see that, please?
Yeah, please.
Because again, these are the new owners, I don't know who she is.
Yeah. She said it's not.
Sean, are you all looking? I don't have the national here.
Because they have a little bit of scaffolding up front here, I see what they do. So that's not enclosed, that's an awning on top and just some wood on the, that's not an enclosed cafe.
All right, I just sent some pictures to her.
Yeah, that's not considered an enclosed cafe.
All right, so let's look at 11 p.m. Sunday, and then we gave you 8 a.m. to 12 a.m. Monday to Thursday, and same on Friday, all the way through.
Yes.
I don't have any trouble with that.
Well, Vincent?
You live around there, right?
I do, I live in
So
a
are you-
building.
the people that live
Uh,
there?
This building.
I mean, I live on the 9th floor, so, there are apartments, right, see, those are the pictures that I just sent on.
Oh, and then,
So,
So what is that ramp?
that's the, well, she can explain, it's her establishment.
It's a handicap ramp
To get into the restaurant.
to get into the
So where would
restaurant.
the outside?
It's in the next picture.
Next picture.
so it'll be on the North Moore Street side.
There.
Is that the?
That's the outdoor, that's the permanent outdoor structure.
You can't make that closer or bigger.
You could zoom in a little bit.
What, because I can't really see. I'm sorry, if you can't turn.
You put it on full screen maybe?
You know, it's never made.
What about up top? See how it says 100%? If you go back to the picture.
That's been there.
We should put Rockford, I don't know.
I mean, a lot of the establishments that we've had,
You mean the
I-
treatment? I'm not worried about that. I'm saying the space
yes.
where it's located. You
I
go
mean,
out
I
there.
have no problem. I mean, we've never had any complaints
Issue.
with the previous,
Mhm.
you know, other than they have, you know, right next to City, so you said there's no buyouts, whatever it is, what it is. I haven't heard any complaints. What I would do is I would ask like, the residents in the building, and try to sign off from there. Some signatures.
So we do have a lot of signatures. If you look at the package that was
we
the
do.
community board.
Is it in here?
No, it's not attached to that one. I didn't
Okay.
print that out.
So are there three of some people that live in that
Okay.
building?
I don't have them here. Yes, there are.
Are they doing that?
Is 80 North Moore?
Yeah, it should.
Yeah, well, I got a lot from it and Harrison.
Yeah,
I
so
have
they have
tons
these,
here.
so they have
Like
the
that other
hours.
place.
It's not
Across
like,
the park.
I got tons.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't have any trouble, no music outside.
Right, there it is,
Oh, there it is, thank you. I see.
Thank you.
So it is an enclosed, it's outside, but it looks little. It's a tiny little outdoor
Yeah.
place.
it's the place, I think they have an area that's open and the other part is covered.
Yeah, we see it.
It's the-
But how many tables are normally out there?
I believe they're planning on putting, I think it was 37,
37
If it
seats?
if it fits.
37
Confusing that-
people.
I'm not confused with fairness.
A lot of licenses.
Yeah,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. And about 12.
Wow.
and that's not even on, a lot of the places
Then
don't
you
even
see
spawn.
34 outside and you see about 90 inside. It's
Yes.
a large venue. You'll have to sign that.
And also
Yeah.
bathrooms, how many bathrooms are they in some of these?
Two. Two? Okay.
One has to be ADA accessible.
Yeah.
And
So they
also,
do all that.
are they both, for both patrons and the employees?
Yes. Yeah, so, yeah, it's all on the diagrams.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have any issues with it. The only thing I'm concerned is maybe like, you said you're open till 12. So
Honestly, I put 12 just to like.
if, I mean,
If they sit open till 12.
What was the
listen,
Sunday night?
Tribeca, in the heart of Tribeca, nothing is actually open that late. Even across the street with the Greenwich Hotel, they close,
Yeah,
yeah, I think around 12 too as
yeah,
well.
this is not a late night.
But it's not, it gets desolate after a while.
Yeah, this is
Well,
not a
we
late
can give it to them. They agree for 11 o'clock on Sunday.
Yeah.
And if
No, you'll complain.
I would just say that just make sure if whoever's like going to smoke a cigarette or whatever, that they're just not bothering the guests that are right above, I mean, the apartment.
That they
people above.
monitor who's smoking.
Yeah.
That they get them away from the door. I'll let them know, okay?
Yeah.
Put it in the stick.
Okay.
In the residence.
That's all.
Tammy, other questions?
Tammy has a question. Do you?
Yes, I do. I actually don't think they're allowed to smoke in the dining area at all. Outside outdoor dining doesn't allow that if this is on private property, but I still don't think that smoking outside is
No,
permitted.
they
Yeah,
can't
but-
smoke seated, but they can smoke
They could smoke on the
standing.
corner away.
Yeah.
That's what we
Yeah.
just discussed.
Right.
That's all
And then-
my issue. They stand in front of the
Right.
Yeah.
stairway or the ramp.
Yeah.
And then they smoke and nobody, people, blah,
Exactly.
blah, blah.
Yeah, off to the side.
The only
yeah.
other thing I want the operator to know, and it's about being a good neighbor and ensuring they have all the information we have. There's going to be construction on North Moore Street starting sometime within the next year. That may go as long as 3 to 5 years. So I would hope that you would know that. And yeah, it's a resiliency project that's done by the Battery Park City Authority that ends on North Moore. It will affect the sidewalks and the street, so please make sure that you learn about that. And if you need more information, Onej can coordinate with the office to help you get it. Okay?
Thank you.
You're
Is
welcome.
All right, shall we?
Got a question?
Second.
All in favor?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good evening. Want to sign it or?
She'll say
All right.
anything, okay?
Thank you. Have a good
Wait,
night.
wait, when do you guys do the open?
I told them the other day, maybe not selecting in.
Mayor.
All right, we have
Definitely stop
some
by.
renewals on the
Right.
agenda. There seems to have been no complaints. We seem to be okay. There's no need to keep you at the moment. What I said, for those of you who came in late, have people who have complaints, call 311. Then give us the complaint number. Around noise, around smoking, around whatever is bothering them. Okay?
Mad science is doing.
I think everybody else is okay. We didn't have anybody else.
I did. Things to try to make it. Green. Igor.
Bigger. Don't you have to do your, you have to do your district needs?
Yeah.
Want to get it back. Oh. Goodbye, Joe.
Because it says finalized district needs.
Does it say district?
Bye, Joe.
What are, all right, very quick. What are our district needs? Bye.
If Joel's Bolton, can I bolt?
Bolt.
Bye. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night.
The only thing we're ever have been concerned about is that they have more staff to monitor, out there.
Yeah, they'll make sure that they're living up to what they, because I just went by one place, fresh salt, and I didn't like that. What'd you say? That's my place. No, it looked like it was made out of concrete. It looked bigger than what it looked. But it used to be bigger than what they asked for, and it looks like I want to know how many seats they asked for outside, because it looks like they were a lot. Wow, because fresh salt has always been.
Can I just ask you,
But
what
they may,
the 62 Thomas Street, that's that one that was like the Buddha Bar, right? So what, they
it's
said,
postponed.
right, so they're withdrawing because they're not agreeing, or there's just delays? I'm just curious.
I don't know.
Yeah, it says with.
It says withdrawn,
Just withdraw the whole application.
meaning also they're not contesting it, they're just withdrawing it.
They're withdrawing because they've been nothing but trouble.
Right. And they're the ones, like I said, always bring up that they put their traffic cones and they take spots away, like on nights and weekends for people that,
Right.
you know, and, you know, you're not gonna fight with the bouncer over there.
They're not pursuing.
Okay.
Jeff already warned me.
So does that mean their liquor license will not be renewed?
Because I don't know. We should check
Unless they're gonna come
whatever
back.
exists. Let's look at the
I
address.
mean, I haven't seen much problem over there lately, but I know that sometimes they got things, the bar might go to silence. And it's in there at 2 o'clock in the morning for a few hours, so I gotta turn to her. Sometimes I've seen friends there, you know, I'm gonna find something else.
So,
It's all right.
Jean, hi.
Hi. I just wanted to, couple of things. The Tribeca Alliance, which I'm a part of, has rejuvenated itself thanks to our partnership with New York Law School. And we had an event last week. I just wondered, does any board have a business community or a small business, you know, subgroup or anything that can work? Because, you know, yeah, I just
But
think
you can
it's.
come to the street, what do you need? Licenses or something?
Well, no, the members, have very legitimate questions that, you know, we will try to answer. But I always thought it was a good idea to have some sort of a subcommittee.
It's used to.
Gee, look at this little thing. It's actually directly related to the small businesses in the area, complaints or help, if you need
You
help.
could ask Ocean Star.
I was
I
just looking at it.
just wanted to make
Remember
that,
when we had the small.
I just wanted to make that suggestion,
What's his
because
name?
that's the second time we've been able to organize about
Oh, yes.
30
You know, he lives
businesses,
over
and
on the.
I just need to know if they have specific community complaints.
You mean, what's his name?
Well, I just showed, they actually,
Names.
Consumer protection.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, it's been off.
endowment,
And
The city put this up.
free one-on-one financial account,
Good job.
worker protection, business services.
Didn't wanna, you know, the building that has the school in it on the hand and. Across the
Right
way.
now,
Yeah.
I think that, I don't know any other district needs we have except staff to come and monitor these places. I don't know, is there anything else anybody can think of that we need in licensing?
And even staff, like they can, if somebody's on the street outside their premises,
Nothing you
They-
can
there's
do.
not much they can do if somebody wants to be a real jerk about it, and then like say, well, make me move, that type of thing.
Well, we can file a complaint.
So, I'm right, but I'm saying that the staff, like the crowd control person from the Smith Hotel, they go outside, and let's say there's one, like knucklehead. It's like, once they're like a half, like 20 feet away. and they can deal with it, Yeah, then it becomes a police issue.
It's monitoring, I think, DOT, which is like,
Yeah.
the outdoor dining. And it's been fairly quiet this summer. It's very interesting. It's not as noisy as it has been.
I've never seen any crowds around the Smith Hotel. Like when I walk up the train station all the time.
No tourists, right? We haven't had any in.
There's a lot of tourists, I know personally, there's a bunch of tourists, friends of mine from other countries that don't want to come here or scared to come here because of the whole.
Yeah, him,
Yeah.
yeah. We don't blame them. We're gonna lose a lot of money in jails.
Well, I've already lost, well, I'll wait till we get up for the.
We still recording?
Oh, Nash, you still recording?
Yes, it is.
Okay, everything is good.
I think that Jericho has, Inez just told me, and I want to be on record, there was a new applicant to the Buddha Bar, but they have not, they didn't get the link, so that's why they didn't go. You know, everybody, you have to remember that a lot of landlords play games with applicants. So they get them all excited and then they change, like the last one we had at 48 Wall Street. You know, they come, they do all the work, and then the landlord has the other people who they've been involved with, and he gets a better deal, and that's what happens.
So do you know what the perspective on that, you know what, the people that withdrew, but what they were trying to put over there?
We have no idea.
Okay,
All I know is,
was it another nightclub or?
No, they didn't say, they didn't even have a trade name.
Okay,
So they,
And why have,
oh, sorry. It was a restaurant.
well, they always say restaurant.
Yeah, but that,
Restaurant,
yeah,
that's all I know.
but they didn't put any.
So they didn't get very far.
Okay,
Because they didn't get-
why haven't you had any, dispensary applications?
And he went,
Dispensary applications?
who knows?
please,
Please, enough.
No, but, we don't want all of a sudden have a slew of them,
I-
you know what it is, going on?
I review the brief.
Yeah, but you know why, what's going on?
And I'm nothing else.
I don't know.
We're about to get a new mayor.
Well,
Yeah,
there-
that neighborhood is.
That's what
that's
that's
that
happening.
too. And also, there's been a glut. I don't know if the money is as big as
They
they
thought
said,
it was.
as they thought, so I don't know.
what about the one that they came, I think they came here, because I see that they have the sign up, the one by the 456 train on, across from Federal Immigration Plaza, when you're going
You mean the floral place?
Yes.
Uh,
what's that, there's no,
just can't.
I know that, but it's still closed, I still see the little.
Well,
So why
you know,
not?
we've approved many things at the time and they never opened. And, there's a new.
It's just a weird location because there's no car traffic that can go through there and most
Just
people
an
stay
odd
away from
place.
that.
Well, at night, there's
Are you
no
a student?
business hours.
Yeah,
Where are you?
like if you walk past there right now, there's nobody there.
You know what? Fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you a student? Yes. Where are you a student?
We're in the same class,
Ah,
but,
Well,
okay if I sit?
yes,
It's a meeting.
absolutely. Okay, we're done.
That-
We're adjourned.
Meeting is adjourned.
No more recording.